Well, right now, Mexican authorities tell us El Chapo is sitting in a maximum security prison. Joaquin Guzman was at one time the world's most powerful drug lord. Authorities in Mexico and the U.S. say he was captured in February at a Mexican resort. Police say Guzman led the Sinaloa drug cartel, the same cartel responsible for an estimated 5% of all illegal drugs that enter the U.S. through Mexico. The Sinaloa cartel is especially notorious for its bloody violence. Now, Guzman had been on the run for 13 years after breaking out of prison, and some believe that Guzman is actually still on the run. Joining us right now is Charlie Min, a documentary filmmaker who has made a film about El Chapo, and you believe that he's actually still free. Why?
Well, the question really, in a more accurate way, is it really him? They did a national poll in Mexico recently, and half the country is split on whether it's actually the real Chapo Guzman or not. So this is an extremely unique news story. When have you ever heard of a story like this in news where a fugitive is arrested and people are questioning whether it's really that man? I mean, Stephen King couldn't make this up.
Okay, Charlie, talk to us. I mean, what kind of people have you interviewed? What kind of evidence have you encountered that suggests that maybe it might not be him?
Well, we interviewed so many people, a lot of the citizens in Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mazatlan. The Attorney General of Mexico is talking in the movie, and a lot of people, like I said, even in the United States, there was a poll done in El Paso, Texas, which is right on the border. 61% in El Paso think it's not him. Juarez borders El Paso. Juarez went through 12,000 murders in the last 5 years because of this drug war. So this is, like I said, a bizarre news story where when have you ever heard of a man arrested, and we're not exactly sure that it's him because of the deep corruption that runs in Mexico.
That's right. Now, do people believe he's still in charge of that cartel?
Well, either him or a replacement. El Mayo apparently is the new guy in charge now.
Okay.
And I question whether it's him or not because not a single shot was fired during the arrest in Mazatlan on February the 22nd of this year. I mean, a homeless person could have put up a better fight.
So, okay, so that's, is that part of the reason people believe that that might not be him? And if it's not him, who do they think was arrested?
Well, a double. I mean, whoever this man is, he should win an Academy Award. I mean, in Mexico, you just don't know who's who. It's the saddest situation now where you have so much violence, the corruption runs so deep, you don't know who's who. The police could be murderers, politicians, your neighbor. What a sad situation in Mexico where over 120,000 people have been murdered and nothing's being done about it.
Okay, Charlie, people here in the Valley can actually see this documentary. Tell us where and when they can see it.
Harkins Valley Yard in Tempe right there opens this Friday. It's going to run for at least a week. It's right by ASU's campus on 509 South Mill Avenue. And the website is selchapo.com, and that's in Spanish, ESEL Chapo.com. He's the most iconic figure in the country today, Chapo Guzman.
All right, Charlie, thank you so much for being with us. There's much more to come on ABC 15 Mornings. Stick with us.